We shall try to enact a piece of advice that was given to me. But this game has reminded me of an observation that an old group of friends once made. You might be familiar with a hack-and-slash series of games from Capcom, you know, back when Capcom seemed to still give half a shit about what they do, called Devil May Cry, starring Dante, his twin brother Virgil, and the loosest interpretation of Dante's Inferno ever committed to fiction. Somebody said, back before Dark Souls had even come out, so many years ago, somebody said that Demon Souls was basically like Devil May Cry, except you're just a normal person. You're not Dante, you're just a normal person. And playing Dark Souls has gotten me thinking about that. So many of the video games that we play imply that the character you're playing as is some kind of hero. And I don't just mean a valiant person who does good deeds. I don't mean that. I mean a super normal person. I mean somebody more akin to Batman or Superman or Iron Man or Captain America. Somebody who has either ingrained supernatural abilities or some kind of really high-tier knowledge, or maybe just equipment, or maybe birthright. Something that implies that you are more than a normal person. Devil May Cry is an excellent example of that. Dante. You're a half-human, half-demon who can do all this hyper-acrobatic shit and juggle enemies with his weapons and kick off of walls and slide around on corpses and do all this crazy nonsense and do just all this inane shit you can do. Far more than just a normal person. Will you follow me? You're probably not going to follow me. Oh, you are going to follow me now, aren't you? Alright, great. I'm thinking now of the recent Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where in a way you're kind of a normal person, but you also have a really special birthright. Oh my. I haven't gotten that yet. And you have some really high-tier equipment, like that glider that lets you fall from distances and not die, and a smartphone that has magical apps installed on it, and all this stuff that makes you more than a normal person. I think now of some of the Blizzard games that I've been playing recently, like Overwatch. Well, some of the people in Overwatch do have what passes for supernatural abilities in that sci-fi universe. Some people are relatively normal folks, but have equipment or knowledge that lets them do some pretty high-tier crazy things. Like I'm thinking of Mercy and her Caduceus staff that lets her heal or empower her allies, or I'm thinking of Lucio, who has music that can heal people and repair electronics somehow. I don't know how that works. I recently did a couple of playthroughs of Diablo 3. I've not been over here yet. Oh my. That's almost certainly to be better than what I have. Wow, and I just walked past it a couple of times too, didn't I? It's heavier. It has less durability. Oh, no, it's all around worse, isn't it? No, I'll keep the Hollow Knight shield, thank you very much. I recently did a couple of playthroughs of Diablo 3. And the Nephilim character that you play in that game is absolutely, like, even in the canon of the universe, in in-game lore, is absolutely a super normal person. This is somebody who is much more of a ridiculous badass than any of the normal people that you come across in that game. Oh, chillax, Mango. Oh, you can climb ladders, too. You're learning. Like, you can play as a wizard who can throw around these bolts of arcane energy that can sear enemies alive. Or you can play as a rogue, a demon hunter, who can use a bow and arrow more like a modern person would use an assault rifle. Like, brrr. Oh, I can... Oh, so... Okay, so you can do something that those fucking Taurus demon can't do. You can attack me on a goddamn ladder. Well, that's full of bullshit, I'm afraid. Gah. Only because my armor was able to tank through that nonsense. So, what does all this amount to? This all amounts to the fact that most games have the implication that the character you are playing is somehow more or better than normal people. These are super normal folk that you're playing. Except, perhaps very notably, the Souls games. It is absolutely true to say that these games are like Devil May Cry, except you're not Dante. You're just a normal guy. Or girl. You can wear this really heavy armor and you will be slowed down by it. It'll make you tankier, but it has a trade-off. It's harder for you to move now. Can I even get out there without getting killed by the boar? I don't know. That's part of the style of these games. That you might be a hero, small h, but, you know, like a lowercase hero. But you're most definitely not a hero, upper capital H. You're not a hero. Damn. Well, now I don't know what to do. Here, let me gently poke you to death with my spear. Yes, I know I took the long way back, but it proved to be a good thing, because it let me farm up a few souls and get some items that apparently don't matter, but people have told me that I shouldn't just be throwing stuff away. I should save things, because it'll actually be a point where I can sell them. God, that's gross. Now, the advice my friend gave me was to come back to this graveyard, because there's something here that would be incredibly useful to me. Oh, come on. You're giving me so little chance. Did I just knock one of you off the cliff? Oh, totally did. Haha. You're a lot stronger than your stupid counterparts. But I think I can still down you if I'm careful. I don't have to just run past you either. But, you know, de-equipping my shield could be a stupid mistake. Here's the question, though. Do you have Estus flasks? Hardcore! Ooh. Now, did I accidentally get rid of one of these? I think I might have. Oh, yeah, souls, that's all good. But yeah, I think I might have accidentally gotten rid of a scimitar when I had better stat scaling than my current weapon. Oh, yeah! It scales B on dex. Oh, wow, I'm a tard ball. Okay. I'll try to upgrade this thing now. Yeah. This will be hard if I don't have the ability to push one of you off a cliff. No need for the acrobatic pretty girl routine. You can just kill them. That's fine, too. I want to try to kill them properly without having to, like, do any fancy run around and pick up equipment really quickly and hope I don't die. I might be asking a lot, though. I know they're not strong to a seasoned player, but they're definitely strong to me. I can do this. I want to do this legitimately, and I think I can. Just as long as I don't go so far back that I aggro anybody else. Because I don't know how far this graveyard goes. Oh, yeah! Haha! You suck. And I've become just marginally, like, maybe 2.2% better than I was before. Hopefully. I can't ask too much. Oh, but yeah, the graveyard goes farther than I thought it did. It's no bad thing if I just come in here and get some sows. On the sow train. I necessarily aggro both of you, don't I? I can't just do one. Yeah, this could be tricky. I need, like, a stamina bar that's 10 miles long. Maybe having this heavy armor is just a really bad idea at this point. Except for when I inevitably do get hit. It does help soak up the damage for me. You guys don't scare me that much. I dealt with skeletons who are far more imposing looking than you guys were in the Wind Shrine, or whatever that place was called, in Demon Souls. That's how hipster I am. Not only did I play Demon Souls, but it was the only Souls game I played. I'm sorry, PS3, the Xbox 360 and Wii just sold better than you did. The Wii U was kind of a failure, though. Had some really good IPs on it, but it sold pretty shittily. Now's not the time to get cocky. I can do this. In fact, I am doing this. It's just kind of slow and painful. I'm guzzling through my Estus flasks, though. By the way, why is there a graveyard in a world where everybody's undead? Does that make any sense? Did I do it? Did I aggro just one of them? 4? Plus a big one? What the butt? Oh god, people were right to tell me just to run past. I can't deal with this. Jesus. Alright, yeah, I give up. Let's go back to the bonfire, I'll reset everything, and then I'll just try to run in here without any armor on, I guess. Unless I can kite you all out? I don't know. I don't want to lose all my souls. Will you follow me up to the Firelink Shrine? I don't think you're that smart. And hopefully my giant Raven Guardian will teach you to stay away from me. I like my big bird, bro. He takes care of me. Alright. So I guess I do just need to run in, grab stuff, die, and make sure I don't have any souls that I lose. So let's spend them if I can. Alrighty, let's see how fast a master can truly be. I have to understand and assume that I'm going to die. My goal is not to survive, it's to come in here and get the item, whatever that is. The Zweihander. Oh my. There's something more in here, too. Binoculars. Yeah, let's just go. Whee! I mean, that's the German number for 2, right? Zweihander? The two-hander. It has worse stat scaling on Dex. Oh, Jesus. 24 strength? Why were people telling me to get this? Yeah, even if I two-hand it, there's no hope. I'm not going to get enough of a bonus with it. Well, shut my biscuits. What? Well, I know the guy who suggested that meant well, but I don't think that does me much good. I wonder if I get my roll back now with my default armor. You're still kind of clunky. But you're faster. Your stamina might regenerate at the same speed as it did before. Oh, boy. Yeah. Maybe there just is no tactical trick. Maybe there is no easy way. You just have to get really, 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 really darn good. Even if the scimitar has better stats scaling, that doesn't keep the longsword from having better attack power in the short run. So I'll use that until the stat scaling is enough to outpace it. Ow. This must be incredibly fun to watch. Ow. Full block shield, you are my savior. Almost gotcha. Your magic missiles mean nothing to me. Oh, sweet! That was much easier than the bell gargoyles. Demon Titanite, whoa. And that guy's almost certainly unique. I'm probably not going to get him to respawn by bonfiring again. But let's see what I just got myself. Nothing can use the Demon Titanite for right now. I killed that headless statue demon mostly out of boredom, because I was sick of failing attempts on the bell gargoyles. But aside from farming up a fuck ton of souls and leveling myself into the sky, but I get the feeling that stat points alone, they might be necessary, but they're not going to be sufficient. There's some tactical trick, and maybe it's not a single tactical trick. People who I asked about it seem to think, no, UD, there's not a single tactical trick. This isn't like the Wind Shrine of Demon Souls, where the third boss, was it the second boss? I think it was the second boss, just is blind, and you can butt poke him to death so long as you don't make too much noise. It's not that kind of a trick, it's just good old-fashioned learning the boss fight, which isn't as glamorous, but is ultimately in the long run more satisfying. So what can you do when one of the bell gargoyles just decides to like off limits, just area deny a huge part of the battlefield. Because I can't deal with that fire, and I'd be surprised if there was any equipment that was accessible to me right now that could deal with that fire. I can't be in it. I can't defend myself from it. It will kill me if I touch it. So one of the bell gargoyles can just off-limit, can just an area deny a huge portion of the battle arena to me at will, and I have no means of countering. But other people have done this. So I'm left with a great logical puzzle that I do not know the answer to. And this is my barrier to entry right here. This is what separates the men from the boys, the wheat from the chaff. This is what separates people who quit Dark Souls and don't play it ever again to those who complete it and get like this sense of self-worth out of it. And yes, I'm just as guilty of that as anybody is. I don't see any pattern to the fire breathing. It likes you just do it whenever you want to. Although, there is a pattern to what area you breathe fire on. Do you get locked into breathing fire on a certain area once you face that area? Huh. Attempt number 15, I believe. So getting to the second phase of the fight is actually the easy part. Easy, but not infallible. So it's going to be about figuring out where their fire is pointed, so you know what area of the battlefield you can traverse. Because once they start a certain fire breathing pattern, I think they're stuck in it, and that might be the key. Okay. Yeah, your fire's not going to come this far out. So I can't tank limitless hits from the fire. Or from anything, really. I can... Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Because I may have just understood the key. Now the key is just implementing it properly. Attempt number 16. come out of the fire. I've got the first one down pretty low. The fire is a tactical risk reward for these guys. Because if they hit me, it's unavoidable damage, but if they don't hit me... Holy shit, bird, yes! If they don't hit me, then they're stuck into an attack pattern, and it makes them risky. Makes it risky going for them. Yeah, and now that you're alone, the fire is a really bad tactical move, because I can circumnavigate one fire spread easily. It was circumnavigating two of you that was the challenge. Yeah, now you don't understand your own risk-reward ratios, and you will never get through economics. What was your opportunity cost? Could you have been making money right now while you were trying to kill a zombie chick? Huh? That's right, fuck you, bastard! Oh, yes! Ah, dick in your mouth. Woo! Oh man, I haven't felt something like that since 2012. Whew. The summer of 2012, when I first played the remake of La Mulana. Got my ass handed to me for dozens of attempts. And whether it's real or not, whether it's psychologically healthy or not, that moment of victory has got to be sweeter than an orgasm. Sweeter than the finest chocolate you've ever tasted from Belgium. Oh, God, that is a dopamine rush. Yes, none of this is interesting. I should be up here to hit a bell, I think. Oh, I've got 14,000 souls from all of that. I'll definitely do some stat point upgrades. Alright, here we go. This is the moment I've been fighting for. Badoosh. Silent Hill is the only reality. Everything is dark and terrible. You'll live in agony and die shortly. Yay. Wow, what a rush. What a rush. It's not easy to get a rush like that without using drugs, you know? Anyway, let's get back. I'll humanize myself, and we'll evaluate what we've gained. What? Oh, I didn't notice you the first time I came up.
Greetings. I am Oswald of Karim, the Power. Thou appearest to lack faith. Yet magnanimous are the gods. Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sin is my domain.
Upon what authority, sir? I see. You're for people who do faith builds. Ugh. Your stuff is far too expensive, man. Abandoned Covenant, request absolution, learn gesture. Well, what is it? How much does this cost me? Okay.
Thou art welcome any time. It is only human to commit a sin.
Yes, Mr. Flintstone. Dude, you're a creep, and you're standing here, and the monster should have killed you long ago, and aren't your arms tired? Weirdo. This whole place is a society of weirdos. I'm not comfortable here. I'm gonna run away while yelling stranger danger, stranger danger. Ah. There are probably other smiths I'm going to meet in my journey, but for now, this place is basically home. And I became plump and attractive once again, and have no problem running around the world naked. Alright, what needs boosting? dumped a lot into endurance recently. So dexterity is my main attack skill, or my attack power stat. Resistance I will never dump anything into. Vitality is good. I really could use some more attack power, couldn't I? I'm not going to dump anything into strength unless I have an item that absolutely requires it. There. Much better. Now, let's take a look at our new equipment. Gargoyle's Halberd. It's quite strong. But... I'm certain, yeah, I've got nowhere near the stats necessary to handle it. Bleh. It would likely need to be I mean, yeah, to use it, I'd have to treat it as a two-handed weapon, but I'm not into that two-handed life. Not feeling it. Well then, now that I've beaten that, I guess my next objective was, what did he say, the bell at the bottom of Blighttown? Another weird tongue twisters? So I guess I'm heading back there. Go back to the Firelink Shrine and see if maybe there's another path for me. Because I'm pretty sure all of the tendrils of map that I've explored so far have not gotten me anywhere near that Blighttown nonsense. I should see... Ugh. Having to stare at a naked lady's butt this whole game might be kind of unpleasant for the viewer. I don't know. Or maybe you don't care, I don't know. Okay. Now, the Scimitar, despite having lower base attack power, is basically... Yeah, still killing enemies in 3 hits. It's basically as strong as that... longsword, because of my dex scaling. Yar. And I don't need super speed here, so I may as well put some armor back on. This stuff was a good balance. Alright, so, back to the shrine, I guess? Alright. I got one of the bells. Do you have anything to say?
Why, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to make it. Oh, somebody rang the bell. Wait, was it you? You never give up, do you? I don't know how you do it. Well, don't stop now. Only one more. But it's going to be suicide.
I don't know where the second bell is. There was a portcullis that maybe wasn't open before but is open now. I'm gonna maybe just trace my way back up there and see if I find any new paths. Oh. It's a trap. Obviously a trap meant for a less capable hero than I, he said smugly right before he got his face peeled off by a mind flare. Is this going to be a trap too? Somebody going to throw a fire barrel on me from up above? Okay, maybe not. Ooh, a secret. Scooby-dooba-dooba-dooba, it's a secret. Hi?
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Does everybody end every line of dialogue with laughter? Ooh. Okay, some stuff here might be actually useful. Do you sell a bow? You do! Hot diggity. Upside down. It's a long time in coming. This is not a full block shield. Yes, I will purchase for 1,000 souls. I'll purchase every large arrow you have.
Thank you kindly.
Stop with the creepy laughter. That's almost worse than the zombies trying to cut my nipples off. Alright, now I finally have a bow. This may mean that I no longer have use for that spear. See if I can reaccustom myself to how bows work in this game. Oh, actually, because you can choose whether to two-hand. Yeah. That's my left hand, though, isn't it? But then you have to choose to two-hand. There you go. Yeah, I don't have any arrows equipped. Herpa-derpa. Wait, does that have to be equipped in my other hand? Oh, God. This is not fun to watch, I'm sure. Oh, here we are. This is where it goes. Arrows. Well, that's great and all. Yeah, that's really great and all. But how do I zoom target? Ah. Left bumper. Okay. Gotta remember how the really wonky arrow physics of this game work. Anyway, that's enough watching me experiment. Experiment with experiment. So I can really have 3 weapons equipped at once, honestly. If I put my bow in my left hand, and then it's just presumed I will always need to two-hand the bow. Could you stop? Ow. Fall flat on my ass. Most definitely not Dante. But, now that I have... It's not great. This is certainly a rudimentary long-range attack ability. But now that I have that, some possibilities have opened up to me. It might be possible to take on that Moonlight Butterfly. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe that thing is still way beyond my paltry mortal ways. But, it might be possible to shoot the tail off a dragon. Or maybe I just shouldn't. People told me that weapon was a crutch, and it's probably not worth my time to get it. What I am interested in doing, though, is maybe locating the Butter Knight and seeing maybe if I'm badass enough to take that guy on yet. I'm not sure. Super asshole for me. Now, this is confusing. Look at this. He's got a shield up. He's using the same shield that I have. And I know it's a full block shield because, look, all of that damage just goes to stamina. But I'm still doing 10 points of damage to him when hitting his guard with this spear. I don't think that happens with my sword, so... Is the spear... Does it do magic damage? No. No, it doesn't. Bizarre, then. Why does it get through the shield, then? Interesting. I think the Butter Knight was down this way, wasn't he? Yep, there he is. So, I wonder, is my full block shield badass enough to go toe-to-toe with this dude? Maybe not. Also, I haven't gone over here yet, have I? And maybe with good reason. You know, pits that insta-kill you, because this is Super Mario World. This is really stupid what I'm about to do, I'm sure. I did do a little bit of damage to you, though. What is that noise? Maybe I should just, like, get past you and get whatever this item is. And not worry about actually killing you. Blue tearstone ring. Interesting. But I do want to actually kill you. If I have to just poke him to death, I'm not going to make you watch. I'll cut this out. It's down to the wire, man. Oh, yeah! Fuck you, Butter Knight. You ain't got nothing on this shizbiz. And now I'm nearly dead. With no Estus Flask to speak of. But let's figure out what was that ring I got from him. Boost defense while HP is low. I could definitely use that. And yeah, I have a def boost right now because of that. And it will be somewhat miraculous if I can actually make it to the next bonfire without dying. In fact, I may have no reasonable hope of that whatsoever. Sunman, the plot has advanced a little bit. Do you have anything new to say?
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Sure.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
I don't want you to follow me.
Well, not to worry. I was in the wrong.
You weren't in the wrong. You have a noble intention. I want to play the video game without a stupid NPC following me around, that's all. No offense. Shit. Shit. Are you gonna breathe fire again if I go out too far? Oh, damn. I guess it's not that big of a deal if I have to start over again. Ugh. Come on, let's do this. I'm not gonna make it. Wait, what? You just glitched back up onto the tower. What's up, dude, bro? Are you gonna breathe fire or just walk towards me? What are you doing? Wee! Did I outsmart you? Ah! The wall alone saves me. Or will you just keep doing this? I stepped out from cover and it was my undoing. Oh well, I'm not going to take on a Butter Knight this time, so I probably won't die. Might not be my specialization, but having a stabby weapon for the tight corridors, that is too tactically useful to ignore. It really is. Yeah, so back in the Ended Parish, I thought this portcullis might be open. Huh. I do not know the way to the other bell. Nor do I know the way to San Jose. So I know poking off that dragon's tail with a bow and arrow is probably not going to be useful. I know the weapon is not one I should get. But could I not just stand on the arch and kill that boar with with all the arrows I have? The boar is probably a unique and probably won't respawn. So it'd probably be worth my while to get it out of the way. I might have some cool drop as well. Ow. Dick. Oh, how does it feel to have arrows shot at you now that you can't deal with? How does that feel? Oh, God. I'll use up a lot of arrows on this guy, but it will work. I have enough to whittle down his health bar, I can see. This is probably a giant waste of arrows, but arrows are cheap. I can get plenty without much soul farming. And I am earning it. This is working. Does anybody want bacon for dinner? I'm gonna get us a nice pork roast. It'll kind of taste like iron oxide, but what are you gonna do? One more? Badoosh. I am a dick. Ow. What? No drop? Aw. You, make my life sad face a long time. I must admit, I still don't know the way forward. Just running around cleaning up old shizbiz. But I've got that bow and arrow, and I don't actually know where to go. I may just take one poke at the Moonstruck Blossom, Queen Sectonia. Tarzana. Which game am I playing again? Right. The Moonlight Butterfly? I have no idea what I'm up against, and it'll probably beam me to death, but I don't know. Could be fun. Alright, butterfly. Strike me with your beauty, that I may render it as my own. Oh. It clinked, but that's okay. It still hurt it. Her? There's a decided... Oh, God. Decidedly feminine presence to this beast. Oh, you can shoot out and spread patterns. I see. Why did I do that? I forgot that I still had the firebomb equipped. You're gonna get up and closer, personal, and whip my shit? Wait, what are you doing? What? That was like the easiest to telegraph thing that has ever happened. Ow, ow. That's also very easy to telegraph, and yet I keep getting hit by it. My auto-targeting does not... Ow! My auto-targeting does not account for your motion, so I have to be cautious with that. Shitbird. Do you come down to the bridge solely that I can cut your nose off? Is that the whole reason you do it? Alright, time to run away. I'm actually doing this. I could still get cocky and die. Got plenty of arrows left. I can do this still. Ow. Almost dead. Heal, heal, heal. What is the name of this bridge? Because this battle should have some kind of a historical name to it. Oh, that's a huge AoE is what that is. Okay. So I just need to run the fuck away when that happens. Can I finish your health bar? Maybe not. Alright, that's it. That's all I'm willing to risk. You gonna go over and AoE me to death again? What the shit? Oh god! You were big on those beam attacks. Oh! I was so close! I could do it! I could do it! Attempt number 2. Honest attempt number 2. The first time I came in here was kind of a mistake. Gotta learn how to avoid that one. Ah, yeah! That wasn't too bad. All I really needed was a missile weapon. Soul of the Moonlight Butterfly. That's almost certainly going to be far too pretty of an item to consume just for souls. Acquire many souls or create... Yeah, I'll hang on to it. Because I don't know. I could create some kind of amazing weapon that'll change my testicles forever. Change them into chickpeas. That's what you get when you have steroids for breakfast every day. So I've downed 2 bosses in this video. That's pretty sweet. Oh, hey guy. Watchtower basement key. Huh. Whoops. Homeward. Huh. A dead smith. I came across a dead smith. My oh my. Alright, let's actually use one of those homeward bones. So, what did I get? I mean, what's the purpose of these things I've acquired? Ember used for blacksmith weapon ascension. Well, let's talk to the guy. And see, do I upgrade this blacksmith with that ember, or is that a waste? Because there's some other blacksmith I would upgrade later on.
My, that's a rare ember you have there. But might you consider I could produce divine weapons with a flame such as that?
You know what? Yes.
Well, thanks for that. You've made a fight.
Well, let's repair all my stuff first, and then I'll see if he can boost my crap into the Stratus Cosmosphere. No. Not a goddamn thing. Whoa. Gargoyle helm. Oh, I must have gotten that for beating the dudes. Twinkling, that's maybe not worth it.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Because, yeah, I really do not know. And there's probably no way for me to know what is going to be best. But at the same time, maybe it doesn't matter that much. Because, again, people have completed challenge runs with less than optimal equipment, so blah, blah, blah. Wow. Oh, This has much better defenses all around. Yeah. Ah, and it looks badass, too. Look at that noise. It's probably a bit heavier, but oh well. I'll live.
Well, hello again. You need anything forged?
No.
Oi, where are you off?
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to run away while you were talking to me. I'm not going to upgrade anything now until it looks like it's necessary. But this still leaves me not knowing where the butt I'm supposed to go. I wonder if there was some exit to the Firelink Shrine that I didn't take. Maybe go scour around there and see what I see. Oh? Oh, you dick! Oh, yeah, that's the mistake people were talking about. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to use it. There was no way for me to know. Oh well. Like I said before, this game's been beaten by people under much worse conditions than the ones I have right now. By the way, I've never taken this path out of the Firelink Shrine. Maybe this is the way I'm supposed to go. Oh, yeah. This definitely looks like it. Down into the depths of hell we will descend. By the way, is this entire game taking place on the side of a mountain? Because there's lots of vertical movement with elevators and stairs and such. Oh, that's kind of a one-way trip, isn't it? Oh, smack. Unless, oh no, okay. What was your name, nameless soldier? Has history forgotten you like it will the rest of us? Hi. Yolando Ruins. This is new. I definitely don't recall this. I have no reason to be killing these people, but I am putting them out of their misery. Because look how unhappy they are. God. You'd think Kim Jong-un had just passed away. Oh, our great leader. All that he had given me. This is useless soul farming. I have no reason to be doing this. God, I'm an asshole. That is irredeemable. That was felonious. There's no goodness that can come from me at this point. Is there multiple people to talk to, or just this one? Yeah, just this one.
Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't pry. I'm Rickett of Vinheim. I was once an established smith. Look at me now. Can you believe it?
How are you not dead or hollowed? Also, that yeah, falling off here is definitely gonna kill me. There's just water down there. Is there anything useful somebody can do in the New Londo ruins? Is there any piece of this game that isn't just a complete shithole? S-Stock. Is that worth looking at? No. No. Better scaling on decks. Although, is it better than my spear? Because I think this is the pokey stabby sword. It's weaker, but it's just marginally lighter. I'll try it. I think this is actually worse than the spear, but it's lighter. That's its big thing. Nah, this is no good. Transient curse. Temporary curse allows engagement. Oh, it's probably a multiplayer thing. No, thank you. Careful not to fall off and die in the water. The water, well, you'll die really, really, really hard. Usually water's a good thing, but in a game like this, everything wants to kill you. And then eat you. And then poop you out and then dance on your poop. On the poop that was once your corpse. Whoa. Can I hurt you? Or do I have to use that item to allow me to engage with ghosts? Oh yeah. So it's not a multiplayer thing. I do have to... blast. This probably means... I don't know if I want to be here yet. I'm not sure if this is the place I want to... well, whatever. Let's try it. I have two, right? Alright, now I should be able to hurt a ghost. You're quite strong. Ow, ow, ow! Oh, God, no more hugging attacks, please! Yeah. Almost certainly not the place I'm meant to go. Well, then where the butt am I supposed to go? I'm lost. I actually don't know where the next place is. That bell I'm supposed to ring. Oh, a crossbow. Wonder if that's any better than my short bow. It does have higher attack power. Much higher attack power. But it doesn't have the dex scaling. Oh, my bow's got really good dex scaling. Okay. I'll keep this for now. I've already purchased a bunch of arrows for it anyway. Speaking of purchasing a bunch of arrows for it, I think if I have enough arrows, I can go cheese the shit out of that dragon. And I mean just like full on kill it, not even just shooting off its tail. I mean really killing it. I think I might be able to get a vantage point from below. I'm going to go see. Dragons have a psychopathic, even self-destructive hatred of bridges. I might be able to use that to my advantage. They're changing behavior now. I don't have enough arrows to do this. Probably should have come here with like 100 arrows instead of 50. But really, this is no different than sniping the dragon to death that kept raising the bridge in Demon Souls 1-2 just by standing on a turret, and the dragon was far too stupid to actually breathe fire on top of the turret. Instead, it would just keep breathing fire on the bridge over and over again because dragons hate bridges. It makes sense. It makes sense. Man. It makes me wish that I could have something that had the difficulty of a Souls game, but with a Nintendo aesthetic. Something that's bright and colorful and happy and poppy, but isn't pissingly pushover easy. Because of what if there's somebody who wants both? What if there's somebody who wants both a genuine gaming challenge and, you know, something that's visually nice to look at, not this ugly piece of crap game? I mean, the gameplay may be very fun, but it's ugly. The game is ugly. The characters are ugly. The environments are ugly. Everything in this game is fucking ugly. I really wish I could have the best of both worlds. Breath of the Wild, especially towards the beginning, is the hardest Zelda game that has happened since the NES Zelda. I agree with the community consensus on that. But, as the game goes on, it gets easier and easier. And that game is beautiful. That game is like heart-wrenchingly lovely. The visual and audio aesthetic of that game is amazing. And I wish there were more things like that that were a lot harder. Ah, yes. You kept your health when I went back to purchase more arrows because, I assume, I didn't touch the bonfire. So I might have enough to finish you off now. We'll see. He takes about 50 points of damage, maybe, 47, 48 points of damage each time. Judging by how many hits he's taking, might have like 30,000 hit points, maybe? I could be doing my math way wrong there. Maybe like 5,000 or 6,000 hit points. Dragons in Souls games are certainly very potent, but they're dumb. They're so incredibly stupid. You can fly, right? So why don't you come down on the side of the bridge and breathe fire on the asshole who's pelting you to death? No. No, you're not smart enough to do that, are you? God, I'm glad you're dying. You don't deserve to live. Gotta get your idiotic genes out of the pool. Oh, wow, really? Did I do it? Hot diggity! 10,000 souls. Good money. Well, the bridge now just became safe to traverse. Let's, clear out these normals. These mutant undead zombies of pain. You are nothing compared to me. Oh my, that's certainly going to be way bigger than I can handle. Well, so I killed the dragon, I got a bunch of souls. Oh, and a bonfire. Well, that's certainly no bad thing. Oh, that's what this portcullis was. That would have led up to the boar's territory before I murdered him. Alright, let's hit the bonfire then. That'll respawn all the soldiers out on the bridge. Yep. But let's level up before I accidentally lose my points to stupidity. Oh man, upgrades are getting expensive, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Alrighty, well, what's out here? Anything nice? Nothing personal. I'm just on a genocidal rampage. I don't actually care about saving the world, I just want to kill as many things as I effectively can. That's how I play video games. I play video games like Trevor from Grand Theft Auto 5, who people have said was a commentary on Grand Theft Auto's player base, and that seems pretty accurate to me. Here comes the sun, na 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 na. We play video games like sociopathic monsters. Do 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 do. I are confused.jpg. So that's what I got for killing the dragon. Huh? I got a bonfire and a shit ton of souls. Welp. There's worse things in life, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to aggro you right now. Aggro you. It doesn't seem worth it for my worldly intentions. Wait a second. I'm remembering something. The watchtower... I got a watchtower key, and there was a locked door over on that side of the bridge. So let's get back there and see if I've missed something interesting. Aha! Oh, it was just the basement key. Alright. So, is this the way to the next place I'm supposed to go? Oh, yep. Another descent into hell. Maybe another chunk of New Orleans? Riveting. I wish you could slide down a ladder like Kirby does. Mostly because Kirby's adorable and wonderful. Ugh. From one fucked up place to another fucked up place. Oh, is this just another chunk of the berg? Oh, so it is. Yeah, fuck you to death. All the areas of this game are tightly interwoven with each other. Whoa. Undead dog? This is why having a stabby weapon is just too good to give up. Even if it's not brutefully as powerful, just having a stabbing ability is far too tactically useful. I have killed many of your ilk in other games, zombie dog. Zombie dog. Wait, this looks familiar. This does look familiar. I'm having a memory from years ago. Is the Capra Demon around the next corner? Oh, come out and try to kill the newcomer, eh? Oh, there's too many of you. And I don't know where the archers are. Oh, not archers. Ninjas. You're throwing shurikens at me. Because in this fantasy universe, there definitely was a feudal Japan, right? wherein people would hire a samurai. I would hire instead a samurai. Like have a giant warrior otter who's bamf as hell and is willing to kill everything that I don't like. Oh yeah, and you count as a bandit, eh? Yeah, I'm sensing some butt rape is going to exist right around the corner. Butt rape, butt rape. Going to get raped right in the butt. This is your house? God, my apartment is bigger than this. Losers, I'm glad you're dead. Oh yeah, this is definitely looking familiar. I think the Capra Demon's right around the corner. Did you pop open behind me, or just in front of me? You're pretty frisky. Ow, 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 ow. Reposted, reposted. Almost dead all day long. Singing a song and you're always wrong. I can handle you biznitches. I know I can. You just stagger each other really well. Not again! Oh, that's gonna kill me. Yep, very dead. Or not? Oh, I have a single hit point left, probably. It means I have nothing with which to actually take on the Capra Demon, but oh well. I'll at least poke my nose in and see what's what. Any more doors gonna pop open? I heard you coming! My sense of hearing is just slightly not terrible. Nothing to pillage? Ooh, here's something to pillage. Oh my! Oh my, that could be very good. Let's do some equipping and see what's what. Unsurprisingly, it's worse in most ways, but it's light. We'll try it. Anything else to grab before I go in and get my butt handed to me? Alright, here we go. This is gonna hurt, I know it. There you are, I remember you. Right out of the gate. Oh, that didn't take long at all. Yeah, this is another barrier to entry, I recall. It's gonna take a long, long time to kill me to death. I'm gonna have to, no doubt, spend dozens of attempts on murdering this bro. Well, I think I may just give him one more try, and then if I end up spending too much time on it, I'm done. I've already spent a lot of time on recording. But let's give him another poke. It shouldn't be too difficult. Let's also restore myself. Mailbreaker. Might be a better stabby weapon than my spear. It's a hell of a lot lighter. It's weaker and has the same dexterity scaling. So it might end up being better strategy every time I come in here just to run past these thieves and go into the light wall, because it's time consuming to fight them all. Though there might be some dogs in here that'll try to chew up my shit, so I gotta be cautious. Oh god! Okay, that didn't work. So I do have to do things the time-consuming way. That's enough for now. I know I'll have to grind up a new skill set in order to effectively get down that hallway, and then another new skill set to effectively deal with the Capra Demon, and I'm out of time. So, this has been fun. I did get a lot done. Killed off like 2 mid-bosses and 3 bosses. That's pretty decent. It goes to show that you can make progress if you put in the time. That's always the currency, isn't it? Time.